In this video, I will show you a highly accurate scalping strategy that will grow your small account fast. And to prove how well this strategy works in different market conditions, I will backtest it 100 times and set my initial account size at $100 with 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so this strategy consists of 3 TradingView indicators, and now let's go ahead and add them to our charts. So for the first indicator, we will search for ADX and DI. This one right here. For the second indicator, let's add an EMA. And finally, let's add a regular volume to our chart. Okay, now we need to adjust the EMA first. So we're going to change the inputs and make the line a bit thicker. Also, let's add a moving average to this volume. And replace this MA length from 20 to 30. And lastly, let's make this ADX indicator a bit more visible. Okay, now our strategy is complete. Let's get into our trading rules. Okay, so we're only going to be looking to buy if the price is sitting above this 200 EMA. This is a strong signal that we are officially in an uptrend. Next condition will be this ADX blue line crossing over this 20 level, and the positive DI has to be above the negative DI. And to confirm this signal, we need to have sufficient bullish volume in the market. So this volume histogram has to be colored in green, and it has to be above this moving average. Okay, so we see all our conditions are met, and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. So we will take a long position, set our stop loss at the recent swing low, and target 1.5 times the risk. Okay, so we see this trade turned out to be successful. Exactly opposite is true for shorts. So the price has to be sitting below the 200 EMA, the ADX has to cross over this 20 level, and the negative DI has to be above the positive DI. And again, we need to have sufficient volume in the market, so this volume histogram has to be colored in red, and it has to be above this moving average. So here we see we've got a valid short signal, and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. So we will place a sell order and set a stop loss at the recent swing high. So we see the idea behind the strategy is to identify the direction of the trend first. That's why we have this 200 EMA on our chart. And then to use these 2 indicators to confirm the entry. This way we give ourselves a high probability of having a successful trade. Okay, let me now give you a couple more examples. So here we see we've got a valid short signal and all our indicators agree, so we can safely enter a short position. We will set a stop loss at the recent swing high, and we will target 1.5 times the risk. We see our first trade turned out to be profitable. This new signal is not confirmed by our volume indicator, so we will skip it. Here we've got another short signal, and this signal is valid. Okay, so we see our second trade turned out to be profitable as well. This short signal is good as well. We see it was issued on a previous candlestick. Okay, so we've had 3 successful trades so far. This long signal is not confirmed by the volume indicator. This long signal is not confirmed either because we see the volume histogram is below the moving average. This long signal is valid. We see it was issued on a previous candlestick. We see unfortunately this trade turned out to be a loser, even though we were really close to hitting that take profit target. Okay, I hope you have understood the rules for this strategy, so let's actually backtest it 100 times and see how well it performs. Alright, so I just finished my backtesting, and as we can see the results are pretty amazing. Our win rate is 67% and we increased our account size by 272%. But bear in mind, this is only the backtesting. The results will be different when trading live because of high spreads and fees. By the way, you can sign up for the Binance through my link and get up to 20% discount on fees. We see the equity curve is fairly consistent and we didn't have any significant drawdowns. The profit factor for this strategy is 3.05 and we had 9 consecutive wins against 5 consecutive losses. We see in terms of win rate, this strategy is in my top 10, and in terms of account growth, the results are pretty amazing as well. So I highly recommend this strategy. Go ahead and backtest it and forward test it on different markets and different time frames as well. Okay traders, I hope you enjoy these awesome strategies I'm putting out for free, and if you could spend 1 second of your time and like this video, it would help me a lot. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.